But let's move on now to an NDTV exclusive report. The government and the deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha had justified passing the farm bills in the Rajya Sabha through a voice vote on the 20th of September, stating that the opposition members weren't in their seats when they asked for the division of votes. But what exactly does Rajya Sabha television's own footage show? Take a look at what exactly happened in the House. Was this all cleared through a voice vote correctly according to the rule book? This is the CPM leader KK Rajesh at his seat in the upper gallery of the Rajya Sabha on the 20th of September. Tiruchi Siva, DMK MP, is saying the same demand. Instead, the deputy chairman of the Rajya Sabha, who was presiding, did this. He pushed through the farmer bills through a voice vote. Opposition leaders say Harivansh Singh's conduct that day was in violation of at least 3 parliamentary laws. In this case, the most important rule being Rule 252, which says that if a decision of a Rajya Sabha question is challenged, he shall order a division to be held under which the votes can be recorded and the matter decided. In this case, opposition MPs, as the Rajya Sabha video indicates, quite clearly asked for a division. This wasn't considered.
2 times consecutively I had asked for division. Both those demands were blatantly neglected, violated, and I think it is a very, very conscious, deliberate move.
The government insists that the opposition MPs were not at their seats.
अगर आपको वोटिंग करना है तो आपको मालूम ही है कि वोटिंग के लिए अपनी सीट पर जाना जरूरी है। 13 बार उप सभापति माननीय हरिवंश जी ने आग्रह किया आप अपनी सीट पर जाएं।
While there's little doubt that opposition MPs, including the Trinamool MP Derek O'Brien, were aggressive in rushing to the well of the House and facing off against the Deputy Speaker, the video also seems to indicate the circumstances in which they did this. Opposition leaders argue that Rule 37, which calls for the chair to get a sense of the House before deciding on extending a session, was not being considered, even though at least 12 parties wanted the House to adjourn as planned at 1 p.m. so that voting on the bills could be taken up the following day.
Please get something. I shall now put clause 30.
Almost all the opposition parties were on our legs, around 12 parties. We said, please kindly adjourn the House, we can have it tomorrow. We don't understand, first of all, why this bill has been brought as why it was first promulgated as an ordinance, then why it is being rushed to be passed in this session itself, and why on that particular day itself, not even to the next day. Maybe they are concerned or worried about their numbers.
The government insists that there was absolutely nothing wrong in extending the session.
लोकसभा में कितनी बार हुआ है कि हाउस के काम पूरा होने तक, बिल के होने तक हाउस को बढ़ा देते हैं। राज्यसभा में हुआ है। कल जैसे ही ये बात कही गई उसका विरोध शुरू हो गया।
While the government blames opposition parties for creating ruckus during the voting of farm bills in Rajya Sabha, the opposition parties say they were forced to come to the well of the House only because the deputy chairman did not follow the rules. As both government and opposition parties say, it's indeed a black day in the history of Indian Parliament as such important bills were passed by mere voice vote. With camera person Manu Nair, this is Aravind Gunasekar for NDTV.